Hi, this is Rich the Engineer Muny, PPA board member and Kentucky State Director, with this week's update on what you can do to stand up for poker rights. Well, we had great news in Massachusetts last week. We defeated the provision in the Massachusetts bill that would have criminalized online poker play. That's the good news. The better news is that we now see we have a good opportunity to continue this to the other 49 states. It's imperative that we do this because at the end of the day, it all comes down to the states. Even if we pass a federal legislation, states can opt out, as we all know. What we all need to do is contact our governors, contact our state representatives, and tell them we demand our rights. The first step is to go to theppa.org, go to the Write Your Lawmaker section, which is a link right on the home page. Send a letter to your governor and state representatives. It takes just 60 seconds, and then after that, follow up with a phone call. It's that simple. But it will pay off in huge dividends because it's not only to ensure that they know we want to play, it's also to ensure that they know that we want the legislation to reflect our needs as players. In the past, when lawmakers have passed casino legalization or other licensing provisions, they've done it treating us as a revenue source as opposed to a customer base. They try to figure out how to get the most out of us. They actually have studies on how to maximize how much they're pulling from casinos, how much they're pulling from the player base, how much they pull from racetracks, and they don't look at us as a consumer base. Unfortunately, that's inherent in the way these laws have been passed in the past. Prior to the PPA, the way these laws typically went through was with a promise of money. So a lot of these state lawmakers looking at this at the same paradigm, that they're looking at this in terms of dollars and cents. We need to tell them they also need to look at it from our rights as players and what we demand as voters and as citizens. And the way to do that is to ensure that these lawmakers understand what we demand. We're not just demanding that they legalize something and tax us to death and criminalize competition. No, what we demand is our right to play. So every one of us, I implore everyone here to go to theppa.org, get that letter out as soon as you hear this. Following that, just pick up the phone, call the governor's office. It'll just take a couple minutes. And just tell them, just say simply, I ask that the governor support my rights as a poker player. Thank you very much.